All right, I'm on hole number 6 of the Oasis. I'm in the Oasis 9-hole cup right now. That's where we're getting all of these holes from. Trying to finish up the round, trying to finish up strong here. I got 4 holes here at the end, and I've got shots on all of them, and this is probably the worst of the 4. And I'm going to do the bounce to get over into this area and come at it with my sniper. And on this hole, I'm doing a extra mile. Got a power 4 ball listed, but you can get this done with a power 3 ball, no problem. And I'm going to use well, we got the weekend round coming up, and I just bought 9 balls, so I'm going to use a Titan. Just because I'm going to save some of my Kingmakers for the weekend round. Every one of these holes is a long drive into the cup, so I got to bring a Kingmaker. You're taking the wind off on both shots, and both shots are long drive shots in. And that's all I need right there. That is it. Extra mile and a sniper. Everything else in the bag is just a bonus. I got my usual suspects down on the bottom. We are ready to roll. Everything else in the bag is just extra weight that my caddy has to hump around. So if I can get an opponent. So this account here, this odd account, is a Ricky Masters account. So that means everybody that he plays against is or was a Masters 2 or better. And everybody that's in the brackets are Masters 2 or better. So sometimes it takes a while to get a match, especially if you're playing later on in a round. So this is Friday's qualifying round, and it's 9:22 at night, and the round ends here in about 2.5 hours. So I may have a hard time. When the game first started, oh my gosh, you did not want to wait to the very end, because we used to get replays. Now you don't get replays a lot, or if you do, they're not as, you don't notice them as much. But you used to get replays a lot where they'd have to give you a replay, but it'd roll around for like 5 or 10 minutes. And then finally they did an update where like after a few minutes it would give you a replay. Because I had a tournament, I wasn't able to finish all the holes, not because I didn't have time, but because it took me forever to get matched up. Don't have that problem as much anymore, but you still have a little bit. It's 6 top spin. I'm going to do a 20% wind adjustment, so that's 3-7. There's 3-2. It's about a ring and 2/3. So we're in that neighborhood. Try and hit it perfect. Hit it 1 ring great to the right. As long as it makes that bounce, it'll be fine. I have found that you've got to do that. For me, I have to do a 20% on that drive. And the last time we played in this tournament, the wind was blowing in the same direction, but from the opposite side. So instead of going from the left to the right, it was going from the right to the left. And it was blowing me off target. The bounce, did he bounce? All right, what am I doing on the hole number 6? I'm going -5 to the cup. So 0.95 times whatever the wind is. 3.2 equals 3.04 rings. So less than 3-1. I'm not quite as far as I'd like to be. That looks like it's going to roll right over the top of it. 3-2. 3 rings. Try and hit it before I run out of time. Hitting it perfect. I don't know how I got that off in time. Right over the hole and right into the rough. I knew I was taking a risk by putting that on there because you want it to run you want it to terminate a little bit before the cup, and then it just releases and just kind of floats towards the hole. I was trying to get a little bit greedy there because I was so flat to the cup. I was trying to take out as much of that hillside as possible. But that's the risk that you take when you come in like that, is that you could overshoot it. And the rough is so close on the other side that with any speed coming down that hill, you're not guaranteed to end up in the rough, but it's a good likelihood that you'll end up in the rough. All right. Chip in to draw. Let's try and get as far away from that bastard. Nope, that's not going to work. So we're going to have to get as close as we can get to that bastard. Oh. Lag. I was talking to one of my teammates. He's been getting a little bit of lag. He just got a tablet. But I know that some of this is on my end and it's starting to tick me off. Arrgh. That was no bueno. All right. That was no bueno. That was hole number 6. I dropped one on the minimum right there. So I picked 2 up at the beginning. So if you want to win a 9-hole cup, and this is just the qualifying round, but if you want to win a 9-hole cup, you're going to have to shoot. You may be in a bracket where you can get away with a 13, but typically 14 or better, and you're like, you got a serious shot at a banner, if not a win, if you shoot a 14 or better. So you go out there and you shoot the minimum score and you pick up 2 shots. If you can pick up more than that, then yeah, I mean, you're in the catbird seat. But I mean, like, just like if you want to stand up there and put your hand up and say, I want to win, it starts with a 14. And so picking up 2 shots is the whole deal. So I picked up my 2 shots. I picked them up in the first 2 holes. And then to turn around and drop one, that's bad. All right. Thanks for watching.